Hello, my name's Jill Newton. I'm the Safeguarding Lead for Adult Community Learning. This video is to tell you about safeguarding, prevent and British values and how we can all work together to keep each other safe.
Safeguarding is about us protecting people who are vulnerable by reporting our concerns. The concerns could be about physical, emotional or sexual abuse, or neglect or bullying, including cyberbullying, as well as a range of wider issues. We all need to take responsibility, so please tell us about any concerns that are affecting a vulnerable person, whether it is yourself or another learner. This is not limited to abuse that might happen in our centres. It could be in the community, at home or online. Part of safeguarding is protecting people from being radicalised, which is when people are drawn into extremism. This is when an individual or group has beliefs that can lead to terrorism or extreme violence. Extremist racial or religious groups may use hate or violence to control and influence people. Radicalisation has no one pathway. Initial contact may be made directly or through the internet and social media, or a combination of both. Prevent is part of the government's strategy, which aims to stop radicalisation through professionals working together to give people advice and support. It covers all forms of terrorism, including far-right extremism. Adult Community Learning, as an education provider, has a legal duty to support with preventing people from being drawn into terrorism. If you recognise changes in people's behaviour and beliefs and their vulnerability to being radicalised, you can share these concerns with us. The designated safeguarding lead will refer this on to the local Prevent team. Some of you may remember me introducing Ember from our last video, when I told you that Ember is a rescue dog and she came from Spain. When I first got her, I was asked, why get a dog from Spain? We've got plenty of our own. Dogs don't treat her any differently because she comes from Spain, so why should people think she's less deserving of a home? We can remember this when we think of what the British values are and how we apply them to our lives. The government's British values sit alongside the Equalities Act. They are democracy, the rule of law, individual liberty, mutual respect and tolerance for those with different faiths and beliefs, and for those without faith. At ACL, we promote these values in everything we do. Democracy is about treating everyone equally, learning about making decisions together and collaborating. For example, having a set of class rules where you all agree whether you have a coffee break, turning mobile phones to silent, listening to each other without interrupting and not speaking over one another. The rule of law is about us all understanding that rules matter. We have policies and an ACL charter that we expect everyone to adhere to. Individual liberty is about us all developing a positive sense of ourselves, making choices and increasing our confidence, being able to respect our differences and understanding that we're all free to have different opinions, whilst being aware of others and expressing ourselves sensitively and thoughtfully. Mutual respect and tolerance are part of ACL's expectations. We have an ethos of inclusivity and tolerance. All views, faiths, cultures and races are valued. These fundamental values are underpinning what it is to be a citizen in a modern multicultural Britain. Thank you for listening and keep safe.